What a week for AI. So, it's been a week. A really big week. If you follow the tech space at all, you know that things move fast. But this week felt different. It felt like every single major player in the AI game decided to drop something significant, all at once. We're talking massive updates from Google, game-changing hardware news from NVIDIA, a huge expansion from Microsoft, and even some juicy hints from OpenAI about what's next. It's a lot to keep up with. And honestly, even for me, it's been a whirlwind trying to process it all. This isn't just about small, incremental updates either. We're seeing fundamental shifts in how we interact with technology, how we work, and how AI is being integrated into the tools we use every single day. From your web browser to your office software, the landscape is changing under our feet. It's clear the competition is heating up, and these companies are not holding back. They're all sprinting, trying to build the most useful, the most powerful, and the most integrated AI experiences. So, for this video, we're going to break it all down. We'll go through the biggest announcements one by one, and talk about what they actually mean for you. No fluff, just the key details you need to know. We've got a lot to cover, so let's get right into it. This is the state of the AI race right now. Alright, first up is Google. They just rolled out a new feature in Chrome that, on the surface, seems pretty simple, but the implications are actually huge. It's an experimental AI tool, built right into the browser, designed to help you make sense of the web. The headline feature here is article summarization. We've all been there. You click on a link, and you're hit with a wall of text, a super long article or a dense research paper. Now, with a single click, Chrome can generate a clean, concise summary of the key points for you. This isn't just a simple text shortener pulling the first few sentences, it's using Google's AI to actually understand the context and pull out the most important information. For students, researchers, or anyone who just wants to get the gist of something quickly, this is a game changer. It's all about efficiency. Instead of spending 20 minutes reading, you can get the core ideas in 30 seconds and decide if you want to dive deeper. It's a smart way to integrate AI to solve a real, everyday problem that a lot of people face online. But it goes a little deeper than that. Google is also positioning this as a tool for creators. Think about writing a script, a blog post, or even just an email. The feature can help you get started by generating drafts, brainstorming ideas, or rephrasing sentences to have a different tone, more professional, more casual, whatever you need. It's like having a writing assistant baked directly into the browser, accessible on literally any web page with a text box. This is a clever move because it lowers the barrier to entry for using generative AI. The real story here is the integration. We've seen standalone AI writing tools, but putting it natively inside the world's most popular browser is a massive distribution play. It means millions of people could start using these features without having to learn a new app or visit a separate website. It's an ambient, almost invisible layer of assistance. This is Google leveraging its biggest strength, its massive user base on Chrome, to get its AI tools into as many hands as possible for free. It's a quiet but very powerful move. Next up, let's talk hardware, because none of this AI magic happens without some serious horsepower. And when you talk about AI horsepower, you have to talk about NVIDIA. This week, they didn't announce a new graphics card, but they did something that might be even more important for the immediate future of AI. They released a major software update, specifically, a new version of their TensorRT library, that provides a massive performance boost for running AI models. Think of it as a software update for your car that suddenly makes the engine 50% more efficient. So what does TensorRT actually do? In simple terms, it's an optimization tool. AI developers build these huge, complex models, like the ones that power ChatGPT or generate images. TensorRT takes those models and fine-tunes them to run as fast and efficiently as possible on NVIDIA's GPUs. This new update is a big deal because it delivers significant speedups for the latest generation of large language models, including models like Llama 2, and even OpenAI's GPT models. We're talking about making these incredibly demanding tasks run smoother and with lower latency. The numbers they're quoting are pretty wild. For some of the most popular AI models out there, they're seeing performance gains of up to 2 times or more on their latest H100 GPUs. This has 2 major downstream effects. For companies running these models in the cloud, it means they can serve more users with the same amount of hardware, which directly translates to lower costs. For developers and researchers, it means they can iterate faster, training and testing their models in a fraction of the time it took before. It accelerates the entire development cycle. This is classic NVIDIA strategy. They don't just sell the hardware, they build the entire software ecosystem around it that makes their hardware indispensable. By continuously releasing performance-enhancing software like this, they make it incredibly difficult for competitors to catch up. It's not enough to just build a powerful chip. You have to have the software that unlocks its full potential. This update solidifies NVIDIA's dominance in the AI space and effectively raises the speed limit for the entire industry. Everything just got a little bit faster. Now let's shift from the hardware back to software and to one of the biggest players of all, Microsoft. If Google's strategy is to integrate AI into the browser, Microsoft's is to embed it directly into the fabric of work itself. This week, they announced a massive expansion of Microsoft 365 Copilot. This isn't just a new feature, it's the next phase of their vision to make AI a ubiquitous partner in everything you do in the Office suite. They're basically putting an AI assistant inside Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Outlook, and Teams. The scope of this is just huge. In Microsoft Teams, for example, Copilot can join a meeting with you, transcribe the entire conversation in real time, summarize the key discussion points, and even list out action items and who they were assigned to. Imagine missing the first 15 minutes of a call and being able to just ask, "What did I miss?" and get a perfect summary. In Outlook, it can help you triage your inbox, summarizing long email threads and drafting replies in your own tone. It's designed to tackle the digital debt and administrative overhead that consumes so much of the modern workday. In apps like Word and PowerPoint, it's a creative partner. In Word, you can give it a simple prompt like, "Write a project proposal based on the data in this Excel sheet," and it will generate a full draft for you to edit. In PowerPoint, you can turn that Word document into a full presentation, complete with speaker notes and design suggestions, with a single command. The level of cross-app integration is what makes this so powerful. It's not just an AI in Word, or an AI in Excel. It's an AI that understands the context across all your work documents. This is Microsoft's big bet. They're leveraging their complete dominance in the enterprise software market to deploy AI at an unprecedented scale. By integrating Copilot so deeply into the tools that millions of businesses already pay for and use every day, they're aiming to make AI an essential, non-negotiable part of professional life. It's a bold, ambitious move to redefine productivity. They're not just giving you a tool, they're trying to fundamentally change how you work, with their AI at the center of it all. And finally, we can't talk about the AI race without talking about the company that arguably kicked this whole thing into high gear, OpenAI. While they didn't have a big product launch this week, they did give us some very strong hints about what's coming next for their models, and it's focused on two key areas: memory and more advanced reasoning. These are two of the biggest hurdles that current AI models face, and solving them would be a massive leap forward. First, let's talk about memory. Right now, when you have a conversation with an AI like ChatGPT, it has a limited context window. It remembers what you talked about recently, but it forgets things from older conversations. OpenAI is working on giving its models a form of long-term memory. This would allow the AI to remember your preferences, details about your work, and past conversations across different sessions. It would move from a series of one-off transactions to a continuous, evolving relationship with the AI. It could learn who you are and become a truly personalized assistant. The second piece is advanced reasoning. Current models are amazing at language, but they can still struggle with complex multi-step problems that require planning and logical deduction. OpenAI is actively researching ways to improve this. This means building models that can break down a complex request into smaller, manageable steps, execute those steps, and then synthesize the results into a coherent answer. Think of asking an AI to plan a weekend trip to New York for 4 people on a budget of $1,000, including flights and a hotel near Central Park. That requires a whole chain of reasoning that today's models can't quite handle reliably. These aren't just small tweaks. These are fundamental upgrades to the core capabilities of the AI. Better memory and reasoning would make the AI not just more knowledgeable, but more useful, more reliable, and more intelligent in a practical sense. While Google and Microsoft are focused on integration and distribution right now, OpenAI seems to be focused on pushing the frontier of what the underlying technology can actually do. They're signaling that the race for capability is far from over, and they plan to stay at the front of the pack. So, after a week like this, one thing is crystal clear. The AI race is accelerating at a pace that's almost hard to comprehend. We're seeing a multi-front battle unfold in real time. Google is weaponizing Chrome, Microsoft is embedding AI into the heart of every office, NVIDIA is building the super highways for it all to run on, and OpenAI is already working on the next generation of intelligence. Each company is playing to its strengths, and the competition is forcing everyone to innovate faster and push the boundaries of what's possible. This isn't a marathon anymore, it's a series of back-to-back sprints. What was state-of-the-art 6 months ago is now becoming a standard feature, and the announcements from this week will likely be table stakes by next year. For us as users, this is incredibly exciting. It means more powerful, more helpful, and more accessible tools are coming our way faster than ever before. But it also means it's more important than ever to stay informed and understand how this technology is evolving and how it will impact our lives. The pace of change isn't slowing down, and neither are we. This is just a snapshot of 1 week, and we'll be here to break it all down for you as it happens. If you want to keep up with the biggest developments from the world of artificial intelligence, make sure you're subscribed. We'll be bringing you weekly updates right here on AI Pulse to help you make sense of it all. Thanks for watching,